The galaxy of Tyros was a place of peace, or so it seemed to the civilizations that thrived within its spiral arms. Among the myriad species, the humans were relatively new, having emerged from their homeworld, Earth, only a century ago. Despite their youth in the cosmic community, humans had made significant strides, driven by their curiosity and unyielding spirit. Captain Isolde Valerius stood on the bridge of the starship Aurora's light, her eyes fixed on the swirling colors of the nebula outside. The mission was clear: explore the uncharted region beyond the Nebula of Solitude and establish contact with any potential civilizations. The crew of the Aurora's light was a diverse group of specialists, each bringing unique skills and perspectives. "Captain, we're approaching the edge of the nebula," reported First Officer Leon Cade, a tall, muscular man with a penchant for tactical brilliance. "Excellent, Leon," Isolde replied, her voice steady. "Prepare to initiate long-range scans." As the ship emerged from the nebula, the view shifted to a dark, empty expanse. It was a vast void, devoid of stars and planets. Yet there was something unsettling about the emptiness, as if it concealed secrets waiting to be uncovered. A week into their journey through the void, the crew picked up a faint signal. It was unlike any they had encountered before, a rhythmic pattern, almost musical in nature. Dr. Ilara Tamsin, the ship's xenolinguist, analyzed the signal, her excitement palpable. "This isn't just a signal," Ilara exclaimed. "It's a form of communication, a language. I've never seen anything like it." "Can you decipher it?" Isolde asked, intrigued. "It will take time, but I believe so," Ilara responded, her fingers dancing over the controls. Days passed as Ilara worked tirelessly to decode the message. The signal led them to a seemingly barren planet, its surface covered in vast oceans and dense forests. Despite its desolate appearance, the planet radiated an air of ancient wisdom. "We've traced the signal to this planet," Ilara announced. "I'm picking up structures beneath the surface of the ocean. This world may not be as deserted as it appears." Isolde ordered the ship into orbit and assembled a landing party. Along with Ilara and Leon, she included Chief Engineer Soren Malik and Medic Lyra Nix, both indispensable members of the crew. Descending through the planet's atmosphere, the team's shuttle skimmed over the ocean, heading towards the source of the signal. As they neared the location, the water parted, revealing a colossal structure rising from the depths, a city of shimmering towers and intricate bridges hidden beneath the waves. "This is incredible," Soren murmured, his eyes wide with wonder. As the shuttle landed on a platform, they were greeted by beings who appeared humanoid, but with distinct aquatic features: webbed hands, translucent skin, and bioluminescent eyes. The leader stepped forward, her presence commanding, yet serene. "Welcome, travelers," she said in perfect English, much to the crew's surprise. "I am Nyda, the guardian of Nyos. We have awaited your arrival." Nyda led the crew into the heart of the city, where they learned the history of Nyos. The Nyosians were an ancient race, once part of a vast empire that spanned the galaxy. However, a cataclysmic event had isolated them, and their civilization had fallen into decline. The signal was a distress call, a plea for help from anyone who could hear. "We are the last of our kind," Nyda explained, her voice tinged with sadness. "Our technology, our culture, it is all but forgotten. We feared we would never see another sentient being again." Determined to help, the crew offered to share their knowledge and resources. As they worked together, Ilara and Nyda formed a close bond, exchanging stories and learning from each other's cultures. The humans brought hope to Nyos, igniting a spark of revival among its people. However, as they delved deeper into the city's archives, they discovered a darker truth. The cataclysm was not a natural disaster, but a war against a malevolent entity known as the Void Wraiths. These ancient beings consumed entire civilizations, leaving nothing but empty worlds in their wake. The Void Wraiths are returning, Nyda warned. Our sensors have detected their presence beyond the void. They will consume us all if we do not act. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Isolde called for an emergency meeting. The crew debated their options, knowing that a confrontation with the Void Wraiths would be perilous. "We can't abandon them," Alara insisted. "The Nyosians need us, and we can't let the Void Wraiths destroy another civilization." "She's right," Leon agreed. "We've faced impossible odds before. We can do it again." With unanimous support, Isolde made her decision. "We fight. We'll gather allies, unite the civilizations of Tyros, and stand against the Void Wraiths." The crew returned to the Aurora's light and sent out a call for aid across the galaxy. Their message reached far and wide, and soon, ships from various species converged on Nyos, forming an unprecedented alliance. As the Void Wraiths approached, the Allied fleet prepared for battle. The tension was palpable, but so was the determination to protect their newfound friends and their home. "Remember, we're fighting for more than just Nyos," Isolde said, addressing the fleet. "We're fighting for every world that could fall to the Void Wraiths. We fight for our future." The battle was fierce. The Void Wraiths, shadowy creatures of immense power, attacked with relentless ferocity. Ships from all corners of Tyros fought valiantly, using every tactic and weapon at their disposal. Leon's tactical brilliance shone as he directed the fleet, turning the tide with daring maneuvers. In the heart of the battle, the Aurora's light took the lead, its crew pushing their ship to its limits. Soren and Lyra worked tirelessly to keep systems operational, while Alara coordinated with Nyda, translating ancient Nyosian texts that held the key to defeating the Void Wraiths. As the battle raged on, Isolde made a daring decision. "We need to strike at the heart of their fleet," she declared. "Alara, Soren, find a way to disrupt their command structure." Using the ancient texts, Alara and Soren devised a plan to overload the Void Wraith's central nexus. It was a risky move, requiring them to infiltrate the enemy's ranks. "I'll go," Leon volunteered. "I've got the skills and the guts to pull this off." With a small team, Leon boarded an enemy vessel, navigating through the darkness to plant the device. The mission was fraught with danger, but Leon's bravery and cunning saw them through. As the device activated, the Void Wraith's fleet began to falter, their cohesion shattered. Back on the Aurora's light, Isolde seized the opportunity. "All ships, concentrate fire on the Void Wraiths. This is our chance." The Allied fleet unleashed a devastating barrage, driving the Void Wraiths into retreat. As the last of the enemies vanished into the void, a cheer erupted across the comm channels. They had won. In the aftermath of the battle, the Allied fleet gathered on Nyos. The victory had come at a great cost, but it had also forged unbreakable bonds between species. "Today, we have proven that unity is our greatest strength," Isolde said, addressing the assembled leaders. "Together, we can face any challenge, overcome any threat." Nyda stepped forward, her eyes glowing with gratitude. "You have given us hope, shown us the power of unity. The Nyosians will never forget this day." As the celebrations continued, Isolde looked around at her crew. They had faced the impossible and emerged victorious, not just as a team, but as a family. "Captain," Alara said, smiling. "What's next for us?" Isolde grinned. "The galaxy is vast, Alara. There are still countless worlds to explore, mysteries to uncover. Our journey is just beginning." With a sense of renewed purpose, the Aurora's light and its crew prepared for their next adventure, ready to face whatever the universe had in store. Humanity's beacon had shone brightly, and its light would guide them through the stars.